everyone, and welcome to Season 1, where we're watching Takt Op Destiny Episode 10. Last time, our group finally reached New York, and they met Charlotte and her family. She did her analysis on Takt and Destiny, and she came to the conclusion she couldn't do anything about that. But since it was an accident, she said they could just not fight, or else they would just corrupt each other and die early. So then they had their day out with the family, and then Act had his alone time with Destiny after eating at a cafe and going to a memorial. They talked it out and decided they'll keep fighting, try to eliminate all the issues, and enjoy some orchestras. After all is said and done. But at the end of the day, she heard a tuning fork, which seems like hell is active again. And they were supposed to get away from there or go to the center of it, I guess. Well, the family leave. And they even got a call from Lenny to tell him to take everyone away. But he decided to stay and fight. So now Leonard's gonna tell him everything about what happened 10 years ago in the Boston incident and his dad, and what's happening right now. Because it seems like Lenny's gonna do his final stand. And that's about it. Things are about to pop off for this last 3 episodes, I believe. And I still don't know if it's 12 episodes or not. I imagine it is, but as a reminder, this is a timer reaction. That means that you sync in your own version and we watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but not too much, so don't think about it. So let's get started, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go. Master and pupil, Lenny. Oh, he saw Tax that conduct. I forgot what was his name. Oh.
私も誰かの光になれるのかしら。あんなまばゆい光に。
Oh. What? I never realized Leonard was so buffed. And I've got the opening. It's always reminding us of cassette. Technically, there's also Tax House in the open that we won't see again. Lenny and Titan. Hell and Bye Felix. Grandmaster Saigon and Heaven. Yeah. I never realized it. Like it has in red, and then there's a red streak goes by it, and it turns white. Makes it produce its direct in its production. Yeah, I never realized it does that with the whole. Yeah, it has like the petals from, like when Destiny transforms. Nice little detail. Okay, we having a feast. Wait, that's all that food is just for the two of them?
複雑な気分になる褒め言葉ね。でも嬉しいわ。
だからマエストロ、これからも一緒に食べよう。
That flag alert. What is this promise? I guess they're not gonna tell us. They're gonna leave all that food, huh? Yeah, the tuning fork. Wait, I thought he was gonna tell on the phone, but I guess not. Yeah, it did teach him the basics. She's learning. Yeah. It's not the same thing as Takt and cassette, but they do have their own.
あらあら、こんな時間に若い男女が二人きりだなんて、デートのお邪魔だったかしら？
ふざけるな。お前が呼び出したんだ。
デートとは何です
Yeah,
か？
she doesn't even know what that is.
気になる人と二人きりで楽しくお出かけすることだよ。それなら昨日行いましたが。
あらやだ、そうだったの？
When they had their alone time. Yeah. Now he's gonna about what's happening right now too. Grandmaster Saiken showed up. Not just from the Symphonica. If anything, he's the Symphonica. Yeah, he's been intact. Kenji, that's the name I was trying to remember. What? Heaven and hell? Well then.
レニー、例の音差がまだ鳴り続けているのも奴の仕業か。
ええ、
I mean,
全ての元凶は彼。
yeah, he's the
そ
one
れ
who
を
fell.
突き止めるために私は動いてきたの。ここで彼を止めないともっと恐ろしいこと
Which
に
is
な
why
る。
they didn't reprimand Felix for doing that to the cities. Now it's a 2v2. Destiny and Titan against Hell and Heaven, apparently. And Heaven's fast. Okay, the shotgun appearing like that. You're mastering people. But you still learn from him. Make amends. Tone. I'm so curious about this Boston incident.
君がレナード君だね。
Yep.
レニーと呼んでください、先生。
ではレニー、僕の弟子になりたいということだけど、そのためには一
What is
つ
that
条
one
件
condition?
があるんだ。
なんでしょ
何？君にも僕の先生になっ
Learn
てほし
from
いんだ。
I'll learn from you and you learn from
君
me.
が僕から学ぶように、僕も君から学
Yeah,
ばせてく
there
れ。
it is. Very humble. That's something Lenny does. Look at that. We can see. Yeah.
危険すぎます。
だからこそだよ。
He's doing for
今
the
人々
people.
は
Yeah.
先の見えない暗闇の中で不安と恐怖にとらわれている。
Because everyone's just terrorized, so there's
喜びは
something
何から生まれ
give
る。
them happiness.
それは希望だよ。
Hope.
希望の光が人
The
々に
light
は
of hope.
必要なんだ。
Or Takt. Things change like that on a dime. What? The tuning fork. But if there was a tuning fork point at that moment, does that mean that the Hal was doing that 10 years ago? And that's how he became hospitalized. Grandmaster
ミスター
Sagan
フ
shows
ライ
up.
ハート、あなたには2つの選択肢があります。一つはこのまま日常の中で傷を癒すか、もう一つは悲劇に抗うか。
You were talking about him
検査の
becoming,
結果、あなたはコンダクターとしての
yeah,
資
a
質になること
conductor
が
for
分かりました。
tone, but you're the one that led him to that
あ
path.
なたには D2 と戦う力があるということです。
I wouldn't say atoned is the right word for this. There's Titan. The first time they met. Wow. Look how serious it is. Yeah.
だったらタイタンがマエストロの分まで笑うよ。そしたらマエストロも悲しい気持ちにならないでしょ。だから安心して、タイタンがいつだって笑顔でいるから。約束。
Look at that. Titan's just
そう。なら私も約束するわ。
oh, there's a
もしタイ
promise.
タンが悲しい思いをしたときは、代わりに私が笑ってあげる。あなたが笑顔になれるように。
じゃあお互い約束だね。
They'll smile for each other. When the other can't smile, they'll be the one smiling. This was 4 years ago, right? Yeah, what is it? Oh, and he heard the tuning fork again. What is it that he wants to do after everything's over? Wow. Destroy the tree. There's also heaven to worry about. Little giant. Oh, Titan. There's.
あなたの相手は私ですが、天国。
Oh, that's a weird looking weapon. Like her parasol. Heaven hell.
だとしても関係ありません。私たちの道を遮る壁がある
This has like a
どれ
bird
だけ
thing
強固であろ
here.
うともこの手でぶっ壊すのみです。
Okay.
へ
分かってるじゃないか。決めたんだ。必ず
Yes, they did decide on that.
取り戻すと。
そのために戦うと。
Yeah, they came to a solid resolution. Ooh. Both of them are going against Setsun right now. Yeah, and she's consuming energy from him. Now I'm curious about that game that's supposed to come out about from Takt Op. That's Takt Op. Apparently got delayed to next year. Oh wow, destroyed the parasol. Yeah, I wonder how that game's gonna be. Oh, consume too much energy. Ooh. And Titan, yep. Look at that, she's so tired. Oh. And somebody jumped in the way. Yep. I imagined that was gonna be the case. Like I said before, they're doing their final stint. Swear back then. Yeah, she's also hurt. Wow, nope. No ponytails, huh? Her hair loose. It's their climax song, huh? Shoe shotguns. And notice that she's not smiling. Like. No. Didn't expect that kind of smile from her. Yeah. Talking. Lenny. Yep. Their final performance. What? Is it hurt there, or is he making himself bleed with that scratching? Yeah. Like I said, the tuning fork that could be heard back then. Okay, we're having no performance there. Splats in their way. Hav is getting hit by that, so that's gonna be Hell versus Destiny at the end. Of his final performance. Yeah, his finale. He's kind of not in the best condition right now for you to hear that. Oh, they're just leaving. Oh. And I'm guessing Heaven's gonna recover next time, so.
約束したも
Yeah,
んね
then she would smile for him. Like, Lenny and Titan are such great characters. We could see this coming, especially this episode, but it's still sad. Oh, hey Trajan. Go talk to Takt after the incident. And he could hear him in the garage.
私がすべきことは今ここであの子に謝ることじゃない。誓うわ。私が必ず作ってみせる。あなたが心からの音色を奏でられる世界よ。
The timbre of your heart. Yeah, he's even been working on his own music. No, sorry, Destiny.
Lenny, 僕は今曲を作ってる。
Yeah.
これまで出会った全てを曲に込めるつもりだ。あんただって僕の一部だ。ハーモニーだよ。
Oh. Yeah, harmony. Yeah, that was like back in episode 4, I believe. The harmony stuff. Yeah. Wow, even the credits are rolling. Wow. Oh, and showing us like Takt playing with him. They're performing a duet. Oh. That is so somber. Just. Is it Kenji? Yeah.
先生、いい音楽だったよ。 レニー。
And he's gonna join his sensei. Walking towards the light. And Leonard has left the stage. Wow. Like, I'm not gonna say this was a surprise, because it wasn't. We got an idea that was gonna happen last episode. Like, it really did sound a final good. Even Takt mentioned that sounded like a final goodbye. Like, he was gonna do his final stand, and he knew he was not gonna make it out of that. They even had their last supper. That was just sad. I protected Takt, who was just out of commission on the floor. And did his final performance. It's hard to talk about anything here, really, because it was very straight to the point. We had an idea what was going to happen, but the execution really was what mattered in this episode. We did learn that Grandmaster Sagan was doing that stuff even back then in the Boston incident. Was he really doing it for the same reason as Felix? Or did he had another explanation back then? Or even right now, since he's still doing it? Or are they of the same mentality? It's kind of weird because he doesn't show that show-offish personality that like Felix did. His personality is very different from what you expect someone doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, with heaven and hell at his side, it's kind of hard to combat that. And Leonard and Titan did all they could with that moment there. 2 shotguns, 3 shotguns, 5 shotguns, and did that final blow, which apparently was gonna attack Hell, but then Heaven pushed her out of the way and took the hit instead. But since they left, I'm imagining like how Heaven is gonna be recovering and then come back for the end. So I'm not sure how that blow's gonna really affect things. Like, not sure if there will be any lasting effects from it. And what about Titan? What's gonna happen with her? And then there was that scene at the end with Takt and Leonard performing a duet. And then Kenji showing up, applauding them. Leonard left with his master and pupil leaving the stage and walking towards the light. That's... yeah. I guess we're gonna have to reminisce in this until next week. But I think that's all I got. So until then, see you next time. Bye bye.